Well, I should probably get that video done. I know Brandon, Ashley and Kathy are wanting to see it. But I wonder when my guest is getting here.
Hi, I'm Chucky. And I'm your friend to the end. Heidi fucking ho.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Lex Paranormal, and today I'm joined by my very good friend Chucky. How you doing? You will talk to me, damn it. Anywho, we're here to react to Ontario's Most Haunted with their second episode on their channel, The Paranormal Hospitality of Drummond Manor. Now, Brandon and Ashley and Kathy, they're all good friends of mine. I get on very well with them all. Obviously, I work with two of them at PARACHILLS. But Brandon sent me this. I haven't seen it yet, and he said it's something that I'm going to love watching, with lack of evidence in one way, but a lot of evidence in another, and it's going to be a creepy video. So we're going to react to it together, me and Chucky. I'm literally using this as just a show. I'm not using this video, but I am using this video to show him off to you guys, with Halloween being around the corner and the release of the Chucky TV series, which, because I'm in the UK, I'm going to be late for. But I will be doing an episodic reaction to that once it starts releasing over here. Unless someone can send me the episodes, that'd be grand. But yeah, so let's kick this off with Ontario's Most Haunted, Hospitality of Drummond Manor, Episode 2. And let's see what we think. So, Chuck, let's see how we think.
What did that say?
I have no idea.
Please just leave the door open. This room freaks me the out. Ashley, we're coming!
You don't feel good over there?
Up to us?
Are you really? Hang on.
It's really cool. Look at the leaf she really wants us out. I want to go.
Oh, I'm getting freezing. We need to leave.
Can I say I'm loving that old film roll effect that's going over the what's to come part of this video. I think it's really cool, and I've seen the intro of your episodes before, and I love the old-fashioned TV feel that it's got to it, and using your podcast theme song. I don't know the actual original song, I've always had to say it, but it's a good touch, and it's a good way to open the episode. So cool, such a cool intro. Waterdown, Ontario. Damn. What is what house is in
We've been told.
It's like a horror movie house. It looks like you'd see it in a film. Yeah.
The estate who owns it now.
Do you know what I mean? That horror films have that.
WA. These are
That
the
typical
initials
house
of
look in most films.
Yeah.
Usually they're white houses as well, which is crazy.
Drummond was at the end here. The stone must have cracked, and somebody had taken the side with the name, the family name. And this is where you are able to access the old well, and I've been told it's stone all the way down.
While we are setting up for our
Creepy
interviews,
photo.
Ashley.
That's a creepy photo. And I forgot to get my drink, so give me one sec. Ugh. Ah, oh, it's too late. It's all the way over there. You comfy, Chuck? So yeah, I was just saying, like, the house is, it looks stereotypically haunted. Like, if you look at like the Amityville house or the Conjuring house in the films, not the real one, But all those houses have that haunted look about them, and this one's cool. It's got like the spire and stuff, and that's a really old photo. I wonder when that was taken. I'm assuming you find out in the video, but judging, I mean, it's an old school, not allowed to smile in photos photo almost.
Comes running up the stairs after seeing something outside, and she wants to look into it further.
Where were you seeing it?
This window. What the is that? Are you serious? You just took this?
Oh my god.
Looking in towards you?
Raw. That looks like someone looking at you, man. That's that's crazy. It could be the flowers. From what I don't know, but it looks like it's leaning like the whole. You can see the head. Like it could be trick of the light and the flowers, but if I'd seen that's fucking scary. Oh, you got a better look there. Look. No, I'm gonna say that from that photo on the edit, it looks a lot like the flowers. But at first glance on the unzoomed one, like that would have shit me up. That would have. That must be the flowers. Although it's not very central to the frame. I don't know. It must be the flowers.
It was like right behind the plain glass, and it was not
Yeah,
this.
it was like right up against the window.
It was like it was peering out from behind curtains.
Yeah.
While Ashley and Kathy stay with our interview guest, myself and Megan go outside to go and try and see what could have caused this strange image captured on Ashley's phone.
That's real.
No, that's definitely the plan.
Making sure you double check it.
They're probably, what is she waving at?
Yeah, it's definitely that.
While seeing it with our own eyes and reviewing B-roll footage we shot earlier in the day, we debunk this as being the plant that is in that room, but looking closer to the window than it actually appears.
It was the plan. We looked outside. It's the same whitish hue, and it's the exact same formation.
Then explain the different movements of it in my
what was it
like
then?
3 pictures.
What room is it in? Because you know what? I don't have it anywhere in my pictures.
Because I have 2 pictures of it from before that one, and it was not the same position.
Okay.
See, that's weird.
While I
If you have more than one photo and obviously the flowers aren't moving, so that so that having 3 of them from the same spot and then it appearing in different places, then that would add to the idea. I still think it's the flowers on the one that you zoomed in on, because you can kind of see the droop. But if there's more pictures that show that it's moving and you're in the same spot, then that's definitely creepy, and it's a definite first a cool thing to get at the beginning of your video. Very cool.
begin to conduct an interview with the manor's owner, I send Ashley and Kathy to go all through the house to get baseline readings using a K2 meter and a thermal gun.
That is a little creepy. I found Santa.
Oh my God.
I opened the door to
I
that.
really hope it doesn't turn its head. I've seen too many horror movies where that's
See,
happened.
friends of yours.
Oh, I found the frog! No!
Ashley.
Go in. I'm going in behind you. He's right over this way. He popped over here.
I hate rooms like
Somewhere.
First off, thank you for having us come in here to do this.
Thank you for being here.
So, how long has the activity been going on here?
Well, I came here 2 years ago. It's been happening since I pretty much have gotten here, but I don't know past-wise, the other people that have been here, if they experienced anything. The minute I kind of walked in, I started to feel it.
So, the particular room that we are in, this used to be the room of a woman named Blanche.
Right.
What interesting incident happened here while you were filming with a medium and another camera guy?
We had experienced almost like we were choking. And I didn't really understand what was happening because it was new to me as well.
I had a chance to speak with Simon, the cameraman who was filming for Melinda that day when the incident happened.
Okay, so this is the room where you had the choking incident. So whereabouts were you?
So it was filming a little segment here. The 2 people.
Can I say, like, Brandon's eye movement when he's trying, like, He's trying to. It looks like you're trying to ignore the camera there, obviously, because he's trying to do the what you're doing. But it's just funny, like you get the eye glances at the camera. It's quite funny. I will say on the previous bit, the owner, I think it is, Melinda. She looks generally sincere about what she's saying about the incident. And you know that's a horrible thing. I mean, I've not been choked, but I've been in a room where it felt like all the air was being removed. In one, I think that was my second video. So I guess it's a horrible experience.
On camera, we're standing here, and I was standing pretty much right here, right with almost my back touching the wall.
Okay.
The other camera operator that was here at the time was standing pretty much where you were.
Where I'm? Okay.
And the two on-camera talent was standing right there. The reports are we've seen people, a woman through the window.
Right.
The medium picked up on a completely different woman and talking about it choking. The woman was choking and this, that, and the other. And as soon as she said that, it was like I wanted to cough, but I couldn't. I was operating a camera, so natural thing is to not move and hold it. But even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Like I would have stopped them because it wasn't an actual investigation. This was for a promo video.
Right.
I would have stopped him and coughed, but I physically couldn't.
And it wasn't just you, it was you and the two others that felt at the same time.
One of the other hosts, she felt the same choking sensation. The medium didn't notice the choking sensation, but picked it up from the spirit that was here, and she was I don't think she experienced the actual sensation, but me and the other person, the other lady that was here, certainly did.
Okay. What can you tell me about Tommy's room up in the 3rd floor?
Tommy is a little boy. Okay, so the second day I was here, I had painters here, and they were painting up there. And the painter said to me, I don't feel good in this room. I said, what are you talking about? He says, I don't feel good. I gotta get out of here. Okay. So I called the medium in. I said, what the hell's going on? The medium came upstairs to the 3rd floor, and the minute she said, who is Tommy? I said, I don't know who Tommy is. Now, the owners don't know who he is, but they figure Tommy is in period clothing. So he's in little knickers, you know, almost like from the 1920s, 30s when they wore that. He's in a vest. He's in that periodical clothing. But he sits in the corner upstairs on the 3rd floor. And he calls for his mom. Where's my mom? Where's my mom? Do I think it's Tommy? Yeah, you're damn right I think it's him. Mm-hmm. I think he's lonely in this house, but have I ever seen him? No, not yet. Do I feel him up there?
Not yet.
No, but I acknowledge he's there. Okay? I've also been told that there's a lady up there named Annie in the same room as Tommy.
Okay.
Annie used to live up there many, many moons ago. She was not a happy woman. Miserable. Cranky. Does not want anybody in that room.
While Melinda is sharing this information about Annie's room on the 3rd floor, Kathy and Ashley have already been exploring this area.
You're not allowed to take any energy from anybody else in this house. I can feel it. It's just hiding.
Yeah. It's a little boy.
No, it's not.
No?
No. Is there anybody in this room?
That was interesting that she said it could be a little boy while Brandon's interviewing the lady and finding out about Tommy. Very interesting.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, but I don't like this room.
No?
No. I'm making Brandon go in there.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's Annie's room.
Is this Annie herself telling Ashley that she doesn't belong in her room?
Anything you should tell us? If there's anything you should let us know before we start our investigation, what would it be?
There's 2 active ghosts.
Okay.
And one is in this room because it was her room, and that's Blanche. She's very territorial. Cecil is here as well. Cecil is her son.
Okay.
Okay? A lot of people, even the afternoon teas that we do here, they feel him. They're like something.
Okay, so we have Blanche, Cecil, Tommy, and Annie. So we have four definites, 2 active, because she's not seen Tommy. I'm assuming that means she hasn't seen Annie, but she knows she's there, if that makes sense. But 4, I mean, that's pretty reasonable for a house that big, to be honest, especially with it being built as long as it has. But yeah, it's cool so far.
Something's watching me, something's happening. If I'm downstairs in the dining room and someone feels him, they feel him in the corner. They say he's watching me. And then I say, yeah, what's he look like? And then I say, come here, show me what he looks like in this picture. And they point him out. And the minute they do, I say, okay, I know where that is. Your colleague today had someone touch her on her shoulder. I think it was Cecil.
Well, I'm just going to say this on camera now.
Okay, so now we're going to react to the first investigation part of the test.
Okay, I guess I'll just go on this camera here. Okay, so we're in the basement of Drummond Manor, and we're gonna end up doing a little experiment just to see if it'll at least spark the manifestation of one of the multiple spirits. As you saw earlier when they were doing their baseline, there's a little frog down here. So maybe this vibration might cause it to come out. Sorry, Ashley.
I am now turning on the speaker in the hopes that this vibrational sound will do something to amplify the energy in this building.
That is a creepy noise.
Anybody who is here in Drummond Manor, we're not here to hurt you. We're not here to disrespect you. We want to just communicate with you. We want to learn about your story. Can you make a noise?
Is there anybody down here with us?
Would you like this up?
Go with Kathy.
It's if the noise is annoying you. I'm trying to figure out how I can get it. If that humming noise is annoying you, can you make the light go up?
We are receiving no K2 readings at this time. So
Very interesting that they're not getting any K2 readings. I know I've just paused it where Brandon's just talking about it, but it's very strange. Usually you get quite a lot of activity on a K2 meter, especially in buildings like this. So it's very strange that we're not getting anything.
we go to a different room in the basement to try more of an occult method of communicating. The pendulum is often used to communicate to a spirit with using yes or no questions.
Does anybody have some questions they'd like to ask him?
Do you want us to leave your house?
That's a yes.
So pendulums are an old-fashioned way of investigating. The only reason I don't do it is because I'm trying to eliminate as much human error as possible, and obviously you're holding the chain and trying to be as still as possible. But it's cool to see it being used here.
Well, unfortunately, we still have a little bit of time here. The person who currently owns, it's just going faster and harder.
Yeah. Yeah, he really wants us out of here. All right.
I heard that. That was like a creak, but don't know where it was from. She's gone though. Wait there. Sorry about that, I just had to press the on button on my computer charger there.
That wasn't open.
Are you serious? That was not open?
That wasn't open when we came up here. Something was talking in my head saying upstairs, upstairs, upstairs.
Let me see this, Kathy. No, let me see the K2.
K2.
Whoa, just got a spike.
Is there anybody up here who was telling me to come upstairs? I'm looking to see if
we have footage of like us being up here earlier and this.
Okay, so it's good they said that they have footage of them being upstairs earlier, so they can check the B-roll or check those tapes to see if one of them opened the cupboard, because they could have just forgot they opened it. We've all done or seen something like that, but if they haven't, it's very interesting. And the fact that we've only got one K2 spike so far, and it's then definitely interesting. And you know, something communicating with Ashley downstairs, tell her to come upstairs. Definitely a creepy vibe.
Okay, I'm recording. I am setting the recorder on the dresser that had the little door open here on it. If you are here, what is your name?
I'm picking up William.
Oh shit, the guy that built the house.
You don't know, do you?
No.
William is the one who built this house. Was I just walking?
She didn't know that.
There's fireworks outside. Is
No,
that
but there was something in here. And by the way, that's the room I will not go in.
Oh, that's the room? Okay.
Yeah, I can see the fireworks outside.
So that's very good work for Brandon to point that out. Letting you guys as viewers know that there is some banging outside, that fireworks are going off, and that could be making the sounds they're hearing. Like I said, I heard, was it a bang? Oh, I thought I heard bangs in the first part of the investigation. And it could have been the fireworks, so very well done for pointing that out. That's very good.
Okay, I'm going to stop the audio recording. And I'm going to play it back.
After about 3 minutes of recording, we realized that we did not pick up any other voices that weren't our own. It is at this time where we decide that it is finally time for us to take a break from our investigation. But before we walk outside, I wanted to leave a digital recorder inside what is known as Tommy's room, with the hopes of hearing the young child speaking to us.
We're going to walk away so you don't have to be afraid, and you can tell us anything you want. We won't be too long. We'll come back. Okay?
And if you want, you can just ask for me and I will come back by myself, okay?
As we are making our way out of Tommy's room, our night vision's condensed microphone picks up the unexplained voice of a young child.
That sounds like it says mummy. That's really cool. That's an EVP. That's a really good EVP. And that holds true if you go back to what Melinda said at the beginning, where she said a child's spirit looking for its mother. That's really good. Did not expect that. Very good.
Okay, so we just end up taking a little...
So they're going to stop there for a minute. I don't want to react to the entire video all the way through, because I want you guys to head over to the channel and watch the whole video yourself. So if it seems choppy and changey, it's because I'm just doing certain parts of the video as I'm watching it. So they'll be cutting it up, and you know, I don't want to take the view off them. You need to go and see their video. But it's so far we're just about halfway, I think, and they're just really starting, and it's really good so far. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing. It's can't wait to see what they're going to do next and see what comes up. But good point there for them to have a break, I think, especially after catching an EVP. Very good spot. I'm really enjoying this video as well, by the way, guys. I think it's really good. The building's really cool. The lack of electronic evidence is really cool. It's really good. I'm really enjoying myself and looking forward to seeing what comes next. So let's continue.
We then move to the furthest corner room of the 3rd floor, where I am about to put Ashley through a test that may push her to her limit.
Okay, test it.
Hola.
Say it again.
Hola.
Oh, we're doing this?
Okay. Guess what?
I'm staying here alone.
You're staying here alone, but we're gonna close the door too.
No!
Yeah.
I hate you. I f***ing hate you.
I know, but fear is energy, and it's gonna end up feeding off.
You go down the cold cellar and close the door.
We'll think about it.
No.
All right, we'll do it eventually.
No, we're gonna
We'll
do it
tonight. We'll
yes.
do it tonight. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like eventually, you go like somewhere like deep into the room here, and you're gonna roll on a digital recorder.
It's not charging anymore. My power bank died.
Okay.
How did I charged this all night and it's dead.
That's weird. Okay, actually.
That's the thing with electronics. I've had that where like my camera dies after the new batteries have been put straight in and they've been charged overnight. Like I always bring 3 or 4 batteries with me, and at least one of them will die too quickly than it should. It's weird, but they do say that spirits can manipulate the electrics that you bring with you. So it's an odd thing. But power banks are also pretty shit. So I mean, we took one to London a couple of weeks ago, and it didn't even last a half-an-hour train journey. So could be the power bank.
Prop it up in here, the camera. No,
I'll be able to see.
Yeah, you will if you have the light flashing towards you. Trust me. You're going to be fine. It's not going to hurt you.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't.
You.
No, I got it. Let go.
God, are you just sitting here by yourself?
Yeah.
With the camera though going?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna be outside the door?
We're going to be somewhere else in the house.
Okay.
Like almost entirely somewhere else.
I feel like f***ing Aaron Goodwin.
Yeah.
You, Zach.
Oh, there we go. That stand will work. Like, if there's something small happens, like a tap or a noise, don't radio us in. Just if it's something that's really bugging you, radio us. We'll come back up, like immediately, okay?
Mm-hmm. Like I believe you.
Don't worry, we will.
Whenever you're ready, just press the red button and it'll go. All right. Good luck, Ashley. Love you.
You f***ing hate me. Don't leave. Don't. No, you're leaving the door open.
No, that's why we have the radio.
No.
Move your foot. Move your foot. Move your foot. Please, relax.
No.
Ashley, we got him.
Leave the door open.
No.
Leave the door open.
Please just leave the door open. This room freaks me the f*** out.
But that's...
I don't care, Brandon. You're leaving it open.
No, leave the door open.
Okay, but we gotta move off of this floor.
That's fine.
To close it, the more and more you feel comfortable on your own, and leave it open a bit so it's not all the way closed, but just
Yeah.
like if you don't feel
Like I feel
so
sick sitting here.
Just before Ashley lets us know that she feels sick being in that room, a light anomaly can be seen.
Before we continue with what he's about to say, I get why she's so afraid and doesn't want to be in there on her own. Like even if it's not the Estes method that I use, it's still scary. Like with me, like I'd be blindfolded with a spirit box underneath my headphones and locked in that room. They'd be asking questions through the radio in a different part of the house, and I'd just be answering what I can hear on the spirit box without even being able to hear the question. And I've done it a few times, and it's terrifying enough. But even if if you're getting a bad vibe from a certain part of a room, you don't want to be stuck in there by yourself in the dark with a door shut. So I completely understand why she's very uncomfortable about this part right now. I'm assuming they're going to leave the door open for her, but we'll see.
Seen flying behind her that appears mid-frame and then disappears mid-frame. We debunk this as not being any kind of dust, as this ends up appearing and disappearing on its own, whereas the dust you see in the screen is coming from one end of the frame and leaving out on the other. It is also illuminated too much in comparison to the other dust particles you see flying across the screen.
Love you, Ashley.
Love you.
That's a very good orb. Everyone knows my feelings on orbs. I don't really use them as evidence for myself. But I think, Brandon, you're spot on with what you just said there. It's illuminating too much compared to all the other dust in the room that you can clearly see. The dust in the room, you can see it entering and leaving frame. That one enters mid-frame and leaves before it hits the ends, like you said. So, good catch. Very, very good catch.
Wish me luck.
Good luck, sweetie. Wish you luck. We love you.
I wouldn't want to be her right now
I'm in
doing this.
a random room. I don't know whose room this used to be, but I do not like it. Is there anybody in here with me? Get up because I'm sitting. Not comfortable sitting in this room.
Okay, somebody go ahead of me because of.
Nope.
Just give me light then. That's fine.
Yeah, I hate basements. I really f***ing do.
I'd be the same. Like, someone go first, and everyone would be like, "No, you're going down first. Like, you're the ghost guy. You're going down there." And it's just. Yeah, but I feel the same way. Like, basements are horrible things to investigate. They're not even nice places to have to go down. Like, before I started ghost hunting and investigating, I used to stay at a friend's house quite a lot. He had a basement, and he'd be like, "Can you go down there and get this? Like, we need it for the garden," or we'd be getting the barbecue out, but it's in the basement. And I used to always go down there because the other boys were too scared, and I used to hate it. I always feel like, remember that scene from It, where Billy? Is it Billy? Yeah, Billy goes down. No, not Billy. Georgie goes down to get the wax for the boat, and that tense feeling where he's on the stairs thinking in the dark that you can see eyes. That's what I was like every single time I went to a basement, so I completely understand the hesitation to go down.
Ashley?
We're in the basement, just so you know.
Thanks for scaring the absolute shit out of me.
Okay.
Sorry to keep pausing so much, but just there when Ashley was responding on the radio, you can see the dust particles again flying on the right-hand side of the screen, like one or two of them. But if you look where we saw the light one, there's absolutely no particles flying across that screen whatsoever. Not dust, not orbs, nothing. So, again, backs up the theory that you got a legitimate orb earlier on.
Alright, so there, it just calibrated. Now there's, I don't know what it is, but it's when we were talking about that little, your point the camera over there, Kathy, that we were, yeah.
Can I come out now? Because I don't like it up here. I really don't.
Just hang tight for a couple more minutes.
Brandon, I hear like maniacal laughing in my head. I want out.
Hang on, say that again so we can get this on camera.
In my head, I'm hearing maniacal laughing. I want out.
Guys, I'm scared.
You know what? She's not gonna like me for doing what I'm about to do.
Don't do it.
That's my
If you can
best
hear
friend,
us,
everybody.
can you tap on Ashley's shoulder? She's upstairs.
Just what I would do, Brandon. 100% I'd do that.
Yeah, I don't like
See
that.
these two what?
Actually, I'll just talk. I really enjoyed that dynamic of asking something to happen to someone else in a different room. I haven't done it yet. I want to, where I'd split up and in my room I'd be asking to do something to them, and then get them to say to do stuff to me, and see if anything happens. I think it's a really cool thing, a cool way of testing, because sometimes they might not want to perform for you. You're asking them to do something for you in front of a camera, they might not want to do it. But if you send them to a different part of the house to do it, the potential is there for something to happen. Who knows? But yeah, good idea, Brandon. I would have done the same thing.
Like our
Sorry,
eyes staring back from the darkness, but it's not. It's just reflecting off of something back there.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can just clear that up.
See? Georgie in the basement with the eyes.
No way.
Go, run up.
Okay, we're going.
Coming.
Ashley, we're coming!
Here, watch out. I'll run.
Yeah, go.
Right.
Quickly. Ashley.
There's something behind that lampshade.
Yeah. Hang on. Here, come out. What did you see?
There's no face.
How long ago did you see it?
Just like as soon as we called you.
Look at her arm.
Should I tell her? When I was down there and we got it on camera, I basically ended up saying, Ashley is upstairs, can you tap her on the shoulder? And as soon as...
I didn't get tapped, it's in the f***ing face.
But it was no sooner... what did we say, about like 10, 15 seconds after that? That's when you radioed us in. I can't breathe up here.
No, neither can I.
I'm getting like... Oh, there's somebody to take this for a second.
I can't take it, my hands are shaking. I backed myself into a corner to hide from whatever was behind that because I could hear laughter.
Like that's spooky. Like like seeing something in the dark that could be a face is terrifying. I've done it once with a picture, taking photos behind me as we're walking through a forest when we did Clue Park, and we got a face in that one. So if you haven't seen that video, it's part 3. Go and check it out. But yeah, I completely understand why she's so shaken, because you don't want to see, like when you know that you're alone on that floor and you see a face looking back at you, it can be absolutely terrifying. And judging from where the lampshade is, if it was peering out from the lampshade, like she said, there's nothing behind it that I could see to explain why she would have seen a face in the dark there. But yeah, I feel for her there. Yeah, let's continue. We're going to gloss over the next bit, so you guys have to go back and watch the video and see it for yourself. But we're going to see if there's anything else for us to react to before the end. So just using the search bar to try and skip ahead a little bit. I don't want to watch. I'll watch it straight after I finish recording this, but actually no, I'll watch it now. Now it's cut out. But we shall see. In fact, I'm looking forward to seeing about the Tommy situation with the toy cars they left before the break. So join us back when we get there.
If you want to, you can.
I'm just wondering if that's
No, it's
the
a little
attic
chilly
space
here. Yeah, it
that
is.
he was talking about, where that other...
I hate attics.
That's weird.
That's stairs to nowhere.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
That's strange cupboard.
Putting everything back to...
Did you kick those?
Mm-hmm. Is that a bad thing?
We'll find out. Here, can you try and put them back the way they were?
I can try.
Megan.
I'm gonna assume. I know
So
this
worried
one's
about it
kinda
being
like
bad. That was
like
fine.
they were kind of facing
Yeah.
each other on a V.
Okay.
Sorry, Tommy, if you are here.
Just as Megan is going to put back the cars to where they once were before she kicked them, a ball of light shoots out from her hand directly back towards the closet area. Could this have been the only way Tommy knew how to manifest himself and show up on camera for us?
There's no light here, so you guys are in the dark.
That's fine.
Okay.
That was really cool. I was hoping something would happen with the cars, other than Megan kicking them, but but she sounded so sincere when she was saying sorry to Tommy. But that was a really cool catch with the light.
I told you she doesn't like anybody. It's
I
not
didn't
the first
know.
time I've heard that.
They can let me go upstairs by myself. They kept me in one of the rooms at the top. As soon as you walk up the stairs,
The room she
that-
didn't want to
the
be
one I did not.
Actually, again, I'm probably going to cut the bit of them talking to Melinda out. I'm going to watch it now anyway. But again, like I said, I want to leave something in there for you guys to have to go back and watch this video on their channel. Because it's, it's an hour long, it's awesome. So.
Cecil, you don't have to be afraid of me. I'm not here to hurt you. I want to get to know you. The device in my hand, I know it makes a scary noise, but it lets me hear you talk. Cecil, can you touch that red glowing ball? Just like this? So it'll let me know that you're here with me, okay? And you can move it around. It won't hurt you. It'll give you a little bit of energy so that way if you want to talk to me, you can, okay? Not long ago I said my name. Can you tell me what my name is?
Doesn't want to talk. No, I've never thought of using that ball with the laser lights inside it because it obviously registers touch. I've never thought about using that. That's a really cool thing to use. No! No! Wow.
Was this spirit trying to contact Megan because she was the last one in the room before Ashley was?
That's so good. I love it when you get someone's name come through and that name is a member of your team and you can't like manipulate that. That is so cool. Wow.
No? Do you like when people come into your house? It's totally okay if you don't and you want your space. I totally understand that, and if you tell me that you want me to leave your personal space, I will, okay? Cecil, how old are you? No one really knows what your age is. Do you like what happened with your house, or do you wish it stayed the same? Okay, Cecil, I'm gonna leave you now. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for letting me stay in your room for the last almost 10 minutes. I really appreciate that. You're welcome.
Be respectful.
Oh, that was cute.
From random cold spots to Ashley seeing a face, with our bodies reacting to what was going on inside of Drummond Manor. This was an investigation that we will not forget for a long time, and you can be rest assured that we will be coming back.
I love it. I think that's an awesome video. I thought the investigation was really well done. The only shameful thing is that you didn't get a lot more. But you know, you said you want to go back, so hopefully next time some electrical stuff can happen or a bit more liveliness. But the investigation itself was brilliant. I thought Megan's name being called out of the spirit box was wicked. The two prominent orbs. The responses when Ashley was saying thank you to Cecil. The face appearing, and you know what? Everything about it was great. The fact you debunked the pictures as best you could. You were trying to debunk stuff. It was a really good investigation. I really want to go, but obviously I'm in England, so I loved it, and I can't wait for you to go back there, and I can't wait for what you do next on your next video as well, because these are really good. Obviously, being a big fan of your podcast, I wondered how long it would take for you to start investigating on a channel. So. Massive props to all three, well I would say all four of you guys, because obviously got Brandon, Ashley and Kathy investigating, Megan on camera, but it was awesome, completely well done. I would urge everyone who is not subscribed to Ontario's Most Haunted, the link is in my description, and I beg you to go and subscribe to them and keep an eye on what's coming up, because these are very professionally well done. They put a lot of time and effort into it. That's why, I mean, 2 episodes up. The channel's been up for a couple of months. You know, they take their time to put this much time into it. So, really, really well done. Really, really good. Obviously, I'm already liked and subscribed. But I hope you like my view on it, guys. I know you knew I was going to do a video on it. I hope you liked my special treat guest that I brought in for you. And I just want to wish you guys a happy Halloween and good luck in the future. And I'll speak to you guys soon. Much love, especially to you, Ashley, my Canadian best friend. Much love to you. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thank you for joining me. My name's Lex, and we'll be back on Lex Paranormal next week. Thank you very much.